Hello everyone. Today let us discuss the problems on flexural strength of PSC members. So first problem, a pre-tension T section having a flange width of 1200 mm and thickness of flange is 150 mm. Width and depth of rib is 300 mm and 1600 mm respectively. The area of high tensile steel is 4700 mm square, located at an effective depth of 1600 mm. If the characteristic strength of concrete and steel are 40 Newton per mm square and 1600 Newton per mm square, calculate the flexural strength of the T section using IS 1343 code provisions. In last class, we discussed about different cases for the analysis of flexural members, like bonded rectangular section, unbonded rectangular section, and bonded flanged section and unbonded flanged section. By observing the question, first we need to decide which case the given problem belongs, whether it is bonded rectangle or unbonded rectangle, or whether it is bonded flanged or unbonded flanged. So if you observe the question, here it is given a pre-stressed T section. So T section means it is flanged section. Then how to decide whether it is pre-tensioned or post-tensioned? So if it is given as pre-tension, it means first you are applying the tensile stress, then you are pouring the concrete. That means there is a proper bonding between tendon and concrete. So it is bonded. The given problem belongs to bonded flanged section. So these are the given data: width of the flange, thickness of the flange, depth of the web, width of the web, FCK characteristic strength of concrete, and FP is the characteristic strength of steel, and area is also given, AP. So first step is, first you need to find out effective reinforcement ratio, that is AP FP by BD FCK. Substitute the given values, you will get this value. So by using this ratio, using IS 1343 code table number 11, that is for bonded case we use table number 11, for unbonded case we use table number 12. So here you can observe the effective reinforcement ratio is 0.0979, and it is pre-tensioned case. So here you can observe 0.05, you have 1.0, and for 0.1 you have 1.0 again. So your value is 0.09. So it lies between these two values. So for both you have 1. So by your interpolation also you will get 1 only. So this FPU by 0.87 FP ratio we will get 1 from code book, and FP value we know. So by substituting FP value we can calculate FPU, it is 1392 Newton per mm square. And next, to find out XU by D ratio, again refer same table here. So for 0.05 we have 0.109, and for 0.10 we have 0.217. So we need to interpolate these to get the value for 0.097. So by interpolating we will get XU by D ratio as 0.0212, and depth, effective depth is given 1600. By substituting we will get XU value. Then compare it with flange thickness. So DF, it is XU is greater than DF, that means neutral axis lies below the web, sorry, in the web. So again we need to go with further reinforcement APF and APW, that is reinforcement area of steel used in the flanged section and area of steel used in the web section, and we need to find out. This formula is available in codebook. 0.45 FCK B minus BW into DF by FP. By substituting values we will get this. APW is AP minus APF, so we will get this value. Again new effective reinforcement ratio, simplifying we will get this. Again refer the same table, 0.25 and 0.24, both we have 1. So here our value is 0.26. Okay, so 0.3 also 1 is there. Again using the same table we will find out FPU value and XU by D. Then substituting the values in this equation we can find out the flexural strength of the member. Second problem, a pre-tension T section has a flange which is 300 mm wide and 200 mm thick. The rib is 150 mm wide by 350 mm. Characteristic compressive strength of concrete is 15 Newton per mm square and characteristic tensile strength of steel is 1600 Newton per mm square. AP, it is 200 mm square. Estimate the ultimate moment capacity of the T section using IS code regulations. Effective depth of cross section is 500 mm. So again it is pre-tensioned T section, that means it is bonded flanged section. So this is the given data. First step is finding effective reinforcement ratio APFP by BDFCK. On substituting we will get 0.0464267. Refer code book 0.04. It is lies between these two values, 0.025 and 0.05. So for both we have 1. So FPU by 0.87 FP value will be 1. FPU, it is 1392 Newton per mm square. Similarly for XU also refers the same code book. It is 0.054 and 0.109. By interpolating we will get 0.09272. So XU is 46.36. So here you can see the depth of the flange is 200 and XU value is 46.36. It means your neutral axis lies in the flange. So directly substitute the value and simplify, we will get the moment capacity of the given section, that is 133.77 kilonewton meter. You can write it in Newton mm or kilonewton meter. Next problem, a post tensioned beam with unbonded tendons is of rectangular section 400 mm wide with an effective depth of 800 mm. The cross section area of pre-stressing steel is 2840 mm square. The effective pre-stress in the steel after all losses is 900 Newton per mm square. The effective span of the beam is 16 meter, FCK 40 Newton per mm square. Estimate the ultimate moment resistance of the section using IS 13443 recommendations. So here you can observe it is post-tensioned beam with unbonded tendons is of rectangular section. So it is third case, unbonded rectangular section. So cross section everything is given. So first find out effective reinforcement ratio along with L by D ratio. If it is unbonded case, you need to find out both. So L by D ratio, span to depth ratio, it is 20, and AP FPE by BDFCK, it is 0.1996, it is approximately 0.2 we will consider. So for unbonded, refer the same code book, table number 12. So here you can see conditions at the ultimate limit state for post-tensioned rectangular beams having unbonded tendons. So here it is AP by FP BDFCK. Effective span to depth ratio is given. These are the L by D ratios, and these are AP by FP, AP FP by BDFCK values. So here you have AP FP, it is 0.2, and L by D ratio 20. So L by D ratio you have 20 here, and here it is 0.2. So here least value, no, not least value, it is 0.2, right? So 0.2 and L by D ratio 20, it is FPU by FP value will get 1.16. In same way for XU by D ratio, FU AP FP by BD FCK value is 0.2. For respective L by D ratio 20, it is 0.58. So FPU by FP value, it is 1.16, and XU by D will be 0.58. So same values we have considered, 1.16 and 0.58. On simplifying, we will get FPU and XU value, and substituting in the equation we will get M equals 1.79 into 10 power 9 Newton mm. Next problem. A post-tensioned simply supported beam of 20 meter span is provided with unbonded cable of area 2400 mm square with center of steel at 1000 mm from the top. The steel is initially stressed to 1000 Newton per mm square after all losses. If the beam is 400 mm wide, calculate the ultimate moment of resistance of the beam using IS recommendations. Assume M40 grade concrete and ultimate tensile strength of steel as 1500 Newton per mm square. So again here, post tension simply supported beam of 20 meter span. So L by D ratio, AP FP by BD FCK ratio we have to calculate. So L by D is 20 and this ratio is 0.15. Then again go to table number 12. So here one thing you need to observe, in question post tensioned beam is given but it has not, okay, he is mentioned as unbonded cable. So this is same case as of previous problem, unbonded rectangular section. So again table number 12, 0.15, APFP by BDFCK is 0.15 and L by D ratio is 20. So go to here, 0.15 L by D 20, it is 1.2, and for this it is 0.46. Take the same values, 1.2 and 0.46, we will get these values, and substituting we will get ultimate flexural strength of the member. Next problem, a pre-tensioned PSA beam of I section with 160 mm and by 70 mm flanges with thickness of web 50 mm and overall depth of I section is 320 mm. The beam is pre-stressed with 4 high strength steel wires of 7 mm diameter at an effective depth of 265 mm. FCK 50 Newton per mm square, FP 1600 Newton per mm square. Find the ultimate flexural strength of I section. So these are the given data. I section is given here. So here the area of steel is not given. We need to calculate 4 number of 7 mm diameter wires. So 4 into pi d square by 4. We have calculated area. It is 153.93 mm square. So AP by FP by BD FCK ratio, it is 0.116 and FPU by 0.87. Here it is pre-tension, so it is bonded flanged section. I section is flanged section, and since it is pre-tension, it is bonded flanged section. So AP FP by BD FCK. Go to again table number 11. Here the value is 0.116, 0.1 and 0.15 we have. So for both we have 1 and this one we need to interpolate. For 0.1 it is 2.217 and 0.15 it is 0.326. So we need to interpolate it for 0.116. So this ratio is 1, we have calculated FPU, and for XU by D ratio we need to do interpolation, and we have got the ratio as 0.2519, and we have got XU value. So XU is 66.75. Since depth of the flange is 70 mm and here we have 66.75, it lies in the flange itself. So directly substitute in the equation and we will get 50.77 into 10 power 6 Newton mm as the ultimate flexural strength of the given member. Thank you.